that's it, guys. That's it for this company. I'm still driving, but I'm not gonna be over the road anymore. Uh, I'm gonna be regional, maybe. Not 48 states anymore. I don't do 48 states anyway. I stopped going to the East Coast a long time ago. Um, for the past, what, 8 months, I'm thinking. It's probably the last time I went east. No more east for me. No more east of the Mississippi. I'm done. Barry, I know you live in Florida. I love you, but uh, I'm going to be either in the Southwest or the West. This is me, Dodi Lena, and you're watching Dodi's page. So give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, okay? Yeah. They're loading me right now. Watch, let me show you. Well, they're loading him, but the guy behind me right there, he's loading me. He drove off. That's what I'm getting. Basically, whoops, same thing like what that guy's got. He don't work for D&E, he works for somebody else. I think. I don't know who he works for. Wood something. Let me see. It says in the back of his vest. It's nippy outside. It's 53 degrees. For this little southwestern driver, my fingers are cold. They're freezing. And it's just cold. No, I'm in Minneapolis, southwest part of Minneapolis, in a little town. I don't know the name of it, but anyway, it don't matter. Don't matter to me. See, that's the guy that's loading me right there. He's a nice guy. Pablo, how's it going, Pablo? Hola. Anyway, I'm a truck driver. He works for Wedline. Oh no, Wedlini. That's what it is, Wedlini. That's what that guy works for. But this is my last load. Taking my ball and going home. That's what I'm doing. Thing is, the whole United States is my home. So wherever I go, I'm home. Home base for me is Edgewood, New Mexico. I used to have a page called Edgewood 66, but I changed it to Dodi's page. But I also have a different page. I have 2 other YouTube pages. One is what are they? One of my other YouTube pages are Hugs and Kisses Art Studio, which I really don't have anything, but I'm going to start putting more stuff in that one. And then there's another YouTube page I have. I forgot the name of it, but this is the one I mostly go to. But yeah, it's like a good day. It's always a good day. I'm in my truck. I drive a 379 Peterbilt. See, that's my truck. Kind of like this guy right there. That's what my truck looks like. Except my truck is prettier. But it's black. Basically, it's almost the same thing like what that guy has. Except my trailer is longer, I think. Yeah, my trailer is longer and lower. Yeah, his is a 48-foot trailer. Mine is a 53-foot trailer. But I only use 48 feet of it anyway. But it's longer and lower because I'm only 5 feet. So I'm going to Colorado. Basically Denver, Colorado. And I'm yesterday I just got up because yesterday, not last night, night before last, I couldn't sleep. Kept waking up, kept waking up, kept waking up. And I told myself, all right, this is it. No more over the road. That's it. Done. No more. Eh. So I got up yesterday morning and because I was at the B&E office, I went and I talked to everybody, all the dispatchers, all the accountants and everybody in there, and I told them, you know what, I'm gone. I gotta go. So anyway, that was it. I've been with this company for been driving 35 years, but I've been with this company for just under 7 years. December would have marked my 7th year anniversary. But that's okay, my dog's not feeling all up to speed anymore. She's plumb worn out. The truck is getting tired. He has almost 4 million miles. I got 35 years of driving. I'm kind of tired. I'm thinking, can I stretch it out till Christmas? Like, nah, I'm just gonna, before my truck starts giving me more major maintenance issues that are very costly, I'm just gonna quit this, stop over the road, so I'm more regional. Colorado is an option. I lived there for 35 years. 29 years. That's where I started driving a semi. I got my CDL for $56. That was it. And the training I had on it was like 2 weeks. That was basically after the third day. He says, go ahead, just do whatever you want. You know what you're doing. That was my trainer. His name was Kenny. I'm not gonna tell his last name, but his name was Kenny. He's a big dude. He was so cool. And anyway, after the third day, he just turned me loose. He says, yeah, you want to drive? Go ahead, go. So really, I just had to be with him for 2 weeks. And that was my CDL training, $56. Now it's like $5,600 or something. But my CDL, by the time it expires now, I'm not going to say my age, but by the time it expires, will be no more driving for me. I will have already quit a few years before. So, because I got my CDL that'll run for another 8 years. I'm not going to drive for another 8 years, that's for sure. And I've already used up 2 of those years. So for another 6 years of driving, with that 35, that she said be like 41 years of driving. Hey, this trucker don't stop though. Only to use the restroom. No, really, I might just, I don't know. What am I going to do? I'm not reading your comments, little bro, because I'm not your mother, okay? But anyway, hi. And What is that one? Stephen Barraza? Stephen Barraza? Well, hi there, Stephen. How are you doing today? Um, yeah, anyway, I'm a truck driver. I've been doing 48 states. Um, I've been driving a semi for 35 years. I haven't always been a over-the-road truck driver, but I was a semi driver for 35 years. And I've been driving 48 states for like about 22, 23 years. That's what I've been doing, the 48 states. And with, yeah, because there's like, wait a minute, 14, 17. Yeah, like about 40, like 23 years I've been driving over the road. No more over the road. I'm done. It's my truck. I get to take my equipment home. I'm gonna take my ball and go home. Wherever I decide to plant my home. Wherever this eagle is going to land and make a nest, that's gonna be my home. I got a little few acres in southern Oregon, beautiful forest country up there. But I'm not really going to work over there. Is he coming? Nope, he's still working. And, but that's for like when, you know, I'm building a cabin up there and stuff. But the thing is, with for work, because I'm so big working, I need more of a flat land. So I'm thinking of either getting me a little piece of land at this state or that state or the other state. I'm not going to say what states. Sorry, but you'll have to keep tuned in and check out where I decide to, me and little Miss Abigail decide to land our eagle's nest and make it. But I'm pretty happy about it. That's why I'm all bundled up, because it's cold outside and it's humid. There's moisture. There's a lot of moisture, and not so much wind, but there's that breeze, and that breeze with the moisture just seeps in you and gets you all cold. Because it was raining a little while ago, so the ground's all wet. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I've been making some videos of spiritual, truck driving, and of anything goes. This one's basically about truck driving. So don't worry about the spiritual stuff. Don't worry about anything else goes. I'm going to be able to go home every night. I'm going to be able to take a bath when I go home. I'm going to be able to, you know, have a barbecue, cook dinner, you know, bake a cake or cookies or muffins or something, or, you know, I'll be able to bake. I'll be able to. Last night, I was in the break room at DNE, and I popped up my videos. I'm like, oh, okay, I can get from this, I can get to that, my phone, and, you know, it's Bluetooth or whatever. So I popped up my channel, and there was another guy that was with me that wants to buy my truck desperately. And so we were talking. Really nice guy. and we were talking, and I started showing him some of my videos, and I was surprised that it's like a big screen TV, and I'm watching myself on that. Like, this is cool. I didn't know I could be on TV. Who knew? So instead of a little tiny screen monitor, I got the TV, the 48-inch plasma. It's so cool. Although the sound, I wasn't really happy with the sound, because when it comes to the music that I make and the videos that I make about trucking, the music, or even any of the videos, the music didn't sound like I wanted. I guess I'm used to the stereo in my truck, where I got speakers and they're pretty much right around me. They're, sitting in the break room. You got the speaker of that big plasma screen TV. That's it. And how big are those speakers? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, good. Everybody keeps, a lot of people kept telling me, when are you going to retire? When are you going to retire? And I'm thinking, why would I want to retire? I still feel like I'm in my prime. I still feel, I'm past my prime in age, but I still feel like I'm 40 years old. I still feel like I can rock and roll for a long way. Although my dog, she's past 100 years old in dog years. And Trigger, my truck, that's his name, Trigger, he's past 4 million miles. So both of them are tired. So I'm going to start fixing up my truck. I'll put a new motor, do the upholstery. I was thinking, I might just buy me another truck and park this one and fix it like that. But at least for right now, I got this truck. It can get me into another truck, so I can park this truck and run the other one. Regional. I'm not doing this. And if I do, it'll be probably like for a year. Say I lease it for a year. No intentions to buy it, just lease it, and that's what I'll be doing, Hey, Seventh, how are you doing? Seventh and Steve Bono. Steve Bono's in third place. I like your hat. You like it? Thank you. Seventh, I went towards